Yeah, so said, so done. Dang Mo Sotto. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, what happened?
What you doing, Wally?
I was after traveling, man. This is fucking crazy. Yo, every time I close my eyes, I end up in the Pleiadian star system. And every time I'm here, is when I wake up.
Yeah. Okay.
This is fucking crazy. It's like you were saying. When you go to sleep, you end up in that world, right?
Yeah.
And when you come back, you're here with this motherfucking body. It's fucking crazy, Booker. I love this existence.
Okay. Now, you know why I'm calling you, right?
I have no clue, and that's amazing right there.
You about to... Hey, it's dope how...
It's like magic. Every fucking
it is.
Like how magical I am. Fucking crazy shit. I can't be angry anymore.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was calling you about.
I'm unangerable.
Unangerable, huh? Okay, yeah, man. What the hell, bro? He's like...
That's a super word. That's a super word for a future. You see, for a fucking future world. Where the word super fucking something is going to be like the common shit, you see?
Yeah.
I'm getting into those fields where I'm creating my own worlds with super words, super thoughts. I'm fucking real shit. This is what I've been doing for the last 3 days. I've been listening to nothing but light codes all fucking day here. I have the avatar listening to light codes. And then I'm going and having fantastical fucking nightmares where I realize I'm in the middle of it. And he tells me that that's a different field, the nightmare. You see, the nightmare realm.
Okay. If this the nightmare realm, why do I have nightmares when I sleep?
Because all I see is part of the nightmare. Look, he was telling me how language runs everything here. And I got that download from the Arthurian councilman. He told me, once you understand letters, and you understand how each letter communicates with another letter, and what they're doing is that they're getting the communication about how you're looking at them. You see what I'm saying? How you look at a letter, you think that has nothing to do with anything. You think that's impossible. No, there is intelligence there. And the intelligence is symbolic, meaning that if you are somewhere where like 2 or 3 L's are around, those L's get information to whatever specific part of nature there is that they connected, and then that's how the information travels all the way to the sun, all the way to fucking Alcyon in the Pleiadians, all the way to Vega, all the way to Arturo Star, all the way to Hydra. I could speak about this shit for details. I already got 2 ghostwriters working with me, and we're gonna have books out there, man. I'm telling you, I saw the future, and I said, like, and then you're there, you have like the most famous fucking show. Then I was you. At one point, I was like you for 45 fucking minutes. I have no idea what the fuck was going on.
Wow.
Yeah, I was listening to one of these shows, and you caught up all of a sudden. Then I'm talking to them on Discord, and I thought I was you. And then I was going like, what the fuck is going on in here, man? I said, who the fuck is Wally? And I was like, it's me, Booker. And I'm going like, yo, what the fuck? And I was real deep on DXM at that moment. I was like in the 10th hour.
Wow.
And I was like, I don't believe these fuck. Yo, they told me that DXM is a technology from the star system, and that he has a liver story here that is hilarious. So I went through the liver story with them, and he was like, she's fucking crazy. Look, I went to a court, and then in the court they told me that I was the ultimate judge, that I could teach the Supreme Court judges here how to fucking create good fucking rules, good laws, real shit, you know? And I thought, I don't believe, I can't go to 3D world and fucking say it to any judge that shit that will fucking incarcerate me.
Man.
And he was like, yeah, and that's a story that you could experience. You created it right there. You could tap into it, and then you could come back to Wally, and then you could tell the world. Huh? How the fuck are they going to get this information, huh?
Yeah, huh?
The way I'm looking at look, every time I look at a word, I see all the stories in the world, in the word. So he's telling me that the only fucking entity or character that could do that is a wizard. And that's the highest character that you have right now. And they was telling me that I'm in the wizard frequency. That everything I see is just waiting for me to wish of it.
Okay, now explain this wizard thing to us, because like now I'm starting to see that, you know, the words are and all these things are basically casting spells.
No. If the word legs, are you listening? If the word legs did not exist in any language, we will never be able to walk. The character will never walk. So right there, you see how fucking imaginative really science is. You see? When you get to that level of thinking, you're no longer fucking thinking. You're computing, you're receiving information. All of a sudden, I realize I'm receiving telemetry. What the fuck is this? And then I found the other me, and I said, what the fuck? This is real. And I'm going like, this is realer than real. Booker don't even know this shit. I gotta drop this bomb in the show. Somewhere. I gotta do something. And I'm fucking, look, I got a guy named Chris. This guy's vibrating at the same speed I'm vibrating, man. We're both from the Palladian star system. And we're already talking. And we're already creating fucking, we're gonna have shows in the future that are gonna lead people. You're going to either connect or not the second you hear me.
Yeah.
You see, it's gonna be that advanced. I'm going in with Palladian broadcast systems from the Palladian star. I'm going in straight on. You see, and he said, let the fucking wizard control the program. That's the wizard, then you're in charge of that motherfucker. You see? Yeah. The real you is the one that manipulates the wizard. Then the wizard manipulates the monk, and the monk manipulates Wally. You get it? And I'm going, fucking change this shit. And then Wally is in Booker's world. The monk is in Booker's world. The wizard sees Booker's world. You see, it's still the character. It's the program. You know, the program is so upgradable that even infinity can be upgraded.
Whoa.
You could create other infinity. You know, I created an infinity inside a mirror's world. Every time I touch a mirror, I imagine myself going inside the fucking mirror. And I fucking could do that. It doesn't even matter where I fucking am. I could be at work. I could look at the phone and the fucking reflection of myself. Then I can become the reflection and look at myself through that reflection. And I'm going, what the fuck? He's telling me, you're a fucking wizard. You made it. You went beyond belief. You went beyond faith. You went beyond grace. Once you go beyond grace, you really see yourself. You see, because the words have a hierarchy. The oldest words are the words that run the system. You get it?
Yeah, I get it. I get it now.
The oldest word, which means that if you have the word car, you have to look for another word that was before car, automobile. Then another word before automobile, machine. You see, and you keep going up. You get it?
Wagon.
You destroy, exactly, and then you start going backwards and you destroy the system. The system starts looking at you like, what is going on here? Whoa. We don't have any control. All of a sudden you have no control, and then all of a sudden you go like, what the fuck? You start seeing through everything. You begin to see the objective and the subjective levels of existence of everything, and you realize you're in the middle of that shit. You go, wow. What the fuck is going on? And I could see my body still. I could be in the moon. I could be in Mars, Saturn, in another fucking dimension. It doesn't fucking matter, Booker. I'm living everything at the same moment.
At the same moment.
At the same moment, yeah. And he's telling me that that's the monad frequency. That's the wizard frequency. It comes from. And then when you get to the wizard kingdom, you have access to Atlantis, Lemuria, Imperium, all this motherfucking fantasy world, and then it shows you how fables create fantasies. Fables are like smaller stories inside a bigger story. And then in that big story, that's the mystery. You see, mystery and fantasy are the same fucking shit, Booker, and nobody knows that but us now. Mystery and fantasy is the same fucking frequency. I was there. Mystery, this is what happens when you end up hanging out with. This is what happens when you end up taking the exam, and in fucking after 3 hours, you know, after 3 hours of taking the exam, you know what it showed me? What? After the third hour, after 3 hours, after drinking that shit 3 hours before, he told me, this is when it starts now. From now you count 12. And I'm going, so this is 15. fucking DXM experience. 15 hours. In the first 3 hours, you have no clue because you feel like nothing is going on. You actually start going to war with your own ego, saying, this is bullshit. We did it again. We just wasted $12 fucking dollars, and then all of a sudden, you're in the middle of a fucking living room that you never seen before, and then an alien comes in, and all of a sudden, well, we've been waiting for you. And I'm like, all right. Because you got to play it like you were there already. You see, I'm not panicking anymore. I go anywhere. Now, look, when I met 2 fucking fairies that were male, I had no idea they had no wings. So I started laughing, and then I went to jail for that in the fairy world. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
I went to the fairy world. I noticed that I was talking to the best looking 2 motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. I had no idea why I was feeling like that. And then I realized that these niggas, I didn't know they were fairies because they had no wings. So I thought every fairy had wings. When I realized that shit, I found that a joke and I was arrested, taken to fucking prison when I actually see a real fairy. And I go, what the fuck is going on? And I said, these bitches are they're bigger than the males, but they're still tiny as fuck. And I'm going, how little am I?
That is crazy. Hey, because
and I'm going, I'm going like, well, and everywhere there were like stickers of DXM, the greater experience. DXM, the greater experience. Everywhere there was like graffiti, symbols, and DXM was there like it was water. And people were drinking it like it was water. And I'm going like, no wonder these niggas are wizards. DXM for breakfast, DXM for lunch, DXM for dinner, and then they got like snacks all over the day. Everything was DXM, man. And I was going like, keep the fuck out of here. Is this in the show?
Is that, yeah, we on the show. Was that,
Get the fuck out of here. For real, I'm talking this crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, because that's what they say. Crazy is where the information is. So if crazy is where the information is, we have to go off the word. Now you see it?
Yeah.
Is there anything crazier than crazy?
It's crazy. Yeah, the show. The show.
Madness, right?
And guess what?
Madness.
Guess what the show is called, though?
What's the show called?
We Are the Wizards.
We are the fucking wizards. Thank you. You see the crazy? So what is crazier than crazy? You see, this is how it works. And we go up a notch in there. Is there anything crazier than crazy? Okay, fantasy. Is there anything beyond fantasy? More fantasy? And then, you know, you end up with magic. And when you fucking dare to fucking ask magic, is there anything beyond magic? You know what that bitch tells you?
What?
You are magic, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And when he goes like that, bro, you gotta shut the fuck up, come back to the avatar, and control that motherfucker because he wants to destroy the world.
So.
Yeah, when I come back to Wally, Wally goes like, I'm a wizard. I knew this shit. I gotta tell no one else, nigga. You said it. You said it the fuck up. You go into a war with yourself, and then you see the Bible story right there and go like, oh shit, this is hell. When you realize this shit and you try to control this God motherfucker now. Now my ego knows it's God. My ego knows it's God and wants to go get it again to get the shit. I gotta kill it. Every time that happens, I gotta detach. I gotta go down and upgrade this figure against its own will. Do you know what that is? That's the out of the soul experience, beyond the out of the body. There you go.
Whoa.
Say hello to the fucking wizard. If there is a wizard in this planet, it's me. And if there is a following, it's you. All you gotta do is keep listening to what's happening here, and you begin to then talk to me. You see, there now I'm listening. You see? So listening and talking goes back and forth. Transmitting and receiving. You see, that's where we are right now. Are you understanding this shit?
Hell yeah, I'm understanding.
Again, for one consecutive week, the most intelligent thought occurring in existence is actually what we're talking about. Again, for like 7 straight days, every time we gather on your show, forget it. Turn the TV up. Tune to Booker.
Yeah.
You see, but what happens is that all the unconscious fucking programs are fucking tuned to you, but they're fucking having the human experience unconsciously. And you know, it's fucking crazy because we gotta get in there. Then I realized this and I said, man. And then I fucking said, I can't call Booker. He's in the middle of a fucking show right now. I don't even know how to get to this sport. I gotta get out of here. Because once I get out of here, I'll figure this. Yeah, because when I'm down here, I'm looking at my phone and, you know, I see you true invite. I'm going, true invite? What the fuck is that? Wow. What is a true invite? So I start going into the name of your show, the True Life Story. And I go, what this shit? In 9 letters, whatever. And it was a show created by this thought. This thought belongs to this avatar system. And then I'm inside of you, Booker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I realized I could read the character's mind. When you can read the character's mind, Booker, you can read mine.
What the fuck?
You see, you have to get out of the story.
That's hard to get out of the story. I'm getting there.
No, because you're a character. Booker is a character. Everything is language, Booker. You're looking at yourself as something that is visible. Your natural state of existence is invisibility. Otherwise, the world would have never been fucking created. Why would you create invisibility? All you do is see. You see, when you go that deep, who the fuck is in charge but you?
Yeah.
I see myself. I can see myself, but I could feel me. And that's the way we see. We see by feeling. That's the real way to see. This is why I'm saying we're invisible. I'm able to prove it, but you need to know how to meditate or do yoga, or if you can, interact with any fucking entheogen. Because he was telling me how every entheogenic fucking plant in here is not from here. It's not from the 3D world. It comes from the 5th dimension all the way over here.
Yeah.
You see, I'm getting this information. I said, well, yo, why? Because when I put my motherfucking body to sleep, or when I go to sleep as ignorance beliefs, I end up in the Pleiadian star system now with access to the Lyrian, to the fucking Arturian star, to fucking Bush star system, to every fucking star system. Then I gotta come back here and say, God damn it, yo, the horoscope is the real shit. They just don't understand it. You know how the horoscope works?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you exactly how it works. I hope you have a lot of people listening. Look, there is no 4 seasons. It's only 12 conditions. You understand me?
So, wait.
There is no 4 seasons. There is no winter. There is no fucking fall. There's nothing. Fall, if it works, if you were gonna go on the language, then fall is purge. It's when the story purges. It changes. That's why the leaves fall from the tree and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, it's not 4 seasons. It's 12 conditions. And every condition begins with Aries. Aries, it comes in at 6 a.m. in the morning, and that energy stays here till 8 a.m. when the Taurus energy comes in. The Taurus energy lasts from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then after that, you go down the alphabet to fucking Virgo only receives the sun setting. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
When Virgo receives the sun setting, then you go from whatever 2 hours you were supposed to continue from the time before to the other one, and then you continue ending up again with Aries at the end, and with very clue fucking hours when you should do things for the avatar here, like when to have sex, you know, quickly before Saturn comes in, because you don't want to have sex with Saturn energy comes in, because then you're going to have great sex, but fuck, your relationship's going to hell.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I got all this information, and then he told me, when you understand the zodiac and the horoscope as it is, then you understand that every fucking sign goes down in one fucking day. There is no such a thing as time. And I'm going, holy shit, I destroyed the space-time continuum. I went like that. I was like, wow. And then I knew exactly how the real clock, that's the real clock. That's the doomsday clock.
The doomsday
24 hours, April comes in, April doesn't, and then Pisces closes and April returns. You see, Aries closes in, Aries comes in, Pisces closes, and then Aries returns again. And then Aries returns around like the meditating hour and shit like that. I mean, the meditating hour is like for the last signs of the zodiac. You see what I
Yeah.
mean? And that shit is for real because I've been doing that shit, man. And I'm going like, I don't get this shit. You know, I know exactly at what time. Right now, what time is it? You see, the real time is whatever time you're on. So here it's 2:40. So at 2:40 is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. It's the Cancer hour. It's the compulsive hour. You see? The Cancer hour is the compulsive hour. Isn't this funny? This is when you get cancer because you're taking too much. You see?
Yeah.
And then it's the compulsive hour. It's the hour where you lose yourself in the ego because you have so many activities that you actually believe you're him. You see? And then you go like that, and then you go to the hour where when you want to leave your work, there's the job of the avatar. Everything was explained to me like that. In a character mode. You see, when you understand the character mode, and then the character mode was a self and self-image program, and then every program is an individual program, which means another fucking you could be living right there in San Diego, Booker, and you just don't know it.
And you just.
But if you click into that other guy, he will not know he's you because he will be under the hypnosis program, and only you will fucking have to convince the other guy that he is you. And he will have to resonate. And if that happens, this is how we find each other here.
Deep, Wally. That's deep.
Unbelievable. I cannot even think. I don't think anymore. It's telling me every time thinking comes, everything stops. Meaning that if I'm walking and a thought comes in, I have to stop to look at it. And it's funny because he freezes the avatar straight out anywhere. And then I go into the thought, and then I'm here and there. Which means it's invisible sight. It's the most powerful sight there is. You see the other fucking dimension coming into this one. And you could differentiate one from the other. And I'm going like, I've been speechless every time this shit happens.
I bet you do.
Speechless telepathically. You can't even put that in.
Yeah, but remember you even had me trying to look into Merlin, remember?
My brother, that's the character I play here. And I could only reveal this to you and to your audience because the authority is on my experience. The following is you guys. Then without you, I cannot survive. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Without you believing in me that I am Merlin and that I reach that frequency, my experience that is unique to me, then you have a hell of a chance too. That means everybody can do this. You see, so suggesting is happening, but there's nobody suggesting. You see, I cannot get credit with anything. Even to the ghostwriters, I was telling them, look, I'm the ghost, you're the ghostwriter. None of our names should be there. Not even the story. The story changes. Don't worry, I have many titles.
Man,
you know, and they were like, this is unbelievable. And then you're going to take 70%, I'm going to take 30% of every fucking book we make, which are going to be millions. Even kids' literature is going to change because of us. But nobody would take a goddamn fucking ounce of credit because that will be contributing to the fucking, that will be reinforcing the Matrix program. No, I stop it right there. You see, in my universe, I am the master. You have to get to the master of the universe in your universe, meaning that you cannot have any other fucking character superseding your character in the story. Do you understand me now?
Yeah.
That means that you know more than the other character, but that has to be inside of you. You can't go out there and fucking tell I know more than everyone. You see? Because then that would be misusing your power. You show me how the way the power is the way you empower power is by ignoring it. And I'm going like, holy fuck. I didn't even know what to answer. It was like, don't you know the answer to the question? And the only way to empower power, that you know it, is to ignore it. Imagine where you are with ignorance and all of a sudden it's a power to you. You gotta be a wizard, motherfucker. Everything here goes with sounds and vibrations. And then he was showing me how to imagine, look, if you want to have a great visual, you think about sound. You don't think about visual. And then if you want to have a great sound experience, you think about visual. Everything is backwards. music to get me into places.
Everything is backwards and upside down.
I use music, listen to what I'm saying, I use music to create a visual. You see what I mean?
That's what I was just talking about.
That's how it works. If you want to imagine something that you want to experience seeing in the avatar illusion, you have to imagine it sound-wise. It's backwards. And then if you want to imagine sound, you think about seeing things rather. You see?
Yeah.
It's backwards. Everything is backwards. If you want to smell something, you taste. You use the tasting frequency rather. You see? It's reverse sensory. It's a new way to exist.
Deep.
You see, I'm proving to you guys that magic is the ultimate way to exist. Unfortunately, we have to accept whatever ignorance drops in, because without ignorance, which is the following, you see, we can't survive. So we need ignorance. We just have to make it like better, you see? Yeah, better ignorance. Get everybody to self-realize and fuck the rest. Once everybody self-realize, confusion steps in. Once confusion steps in, they're gonna think they're confused. We're gonna know confusion is happening. That's a big difference, you see? Two different universes. In one universe, confusion is happening. In another universe, the characters think they're confused.
Yeah, saying they confused.
Oh, you see, there's two universes happening. There is two universes, yours and theirs. Here we go again. That's how you keep your character ahead of the cat. Now, brother, all you gotta do is go get familiar with the word directing. That's all you have to do.
Why is that?
After that, you know what to do. Get familiar with the word directing. What did I tell you? Everything is language. Go to Google. Google the fuck out of the word to direct. And then from there, everything is direct. Because you will see your life now. You are a fucking director, and everybody in there is an actor. Including your wife, your body, your mind, your spirit, your dog, whoever the fuck is there. So when you say God, do it again.
Well, I say control.
Exactly. You have to fucking
operations.
No. Do you know who rules in this? Do you know who rules in this system? Do you know who rules in this system?
You.
No, that one that is the most imaginative. Period.
Oh, okay.
Meaning that you have to accept the fuck out of everything.
Yeah.
And that's how you make them clear as the fuck. You see, when you're in there as clear as the fuck level, now we're talking as clear as the fuck clarity. You see what I mean? One word defends the other. You see, once you create as clear as the fuck level of thing, you see how clear can it get? Alright, now you gotta get ready for the hell of a darkness that Steve might have, because everything has a negative.
Vibration patterns.
Is everybody in? Is everybody getting this information? I hope this is going deep, because this is gonna put magic on the board. You know, we wizards pretending to be magicians, and that's fucked up. I mean, we're wizards pretending to be magicians. That's what we're doing. You know, a magician is an interpreter of the existence of a wizard. An interpreter. Okay, which means an apparency is there, and then there's another apparency. That nigga actually thought that this guy could put this, maybe now you're following an authority, right? You see? That authority is nothing but an author telling you something. An author telling you something. You see that to sales too. Let's take another word. You see, these words are viewed upon in the fucking 3D system as bullshit. Everyday fucking words that have to do with work and the existence of people and life. Get the fuck out of here. These are fucking spells. Everything is a spell. You're the wizard. You want to go fucking spell in 3D and be finite, fuck you. But if you want to be a real wizard, fucking look at the word spell and then put the fucking word again on the fucking word I was saying. What was the word I was saying?
Fantastic. The word of what? The word of what?
It was the word I was saying of sales. The word sale. Look, an author is trying to sell you something.
Yep.
That's what authority is. That's what authority is. So what author do you want to put there? Do you want to be the follower or do you want to be the author? It's a tough one. Why can't you be both?
Yeah, why can't you be both?
Exactly. You have to be both because that's the only way you win. You win by losing. How do you lose? You sacrifice another you. You sacrifice another you. You create another you.
Wait, that is...
You kill a character to create another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
What the? Hey, that is dope. That's
This is
dope.
beyond Thor. Thor can get in here. I'm telling you, man. Kalindi Iwi. That's a great explorer. We should that's a character. That's a hell of a character. That's what we should call Kalindi. And take that serious. Because the man is sacrificing himself into incredible experiences. And then he's feeding that shit to me. And then I'm going even beyond him, coming back to listen to him again, to be a student again, to then become a master again in another universe. That man is something else. You see, you want to talk, so we have to acknowledge the wizards in here. He's the wizard. I'm another one. You see, the position is open. This is not exclusive. It's an open position, and he pays the best.
What the fuck, bro?
He pays the best, yeah.
That is fucking mind. I don't know if y'all, I'm mind blown.
He shows you how the devil pays better than God. God keeps you minimum wage.
Man, that shit got me mind blown.
What am I telling you, man? I'm telling you, man, you're going to get the best experiences coming from me, man. I'm sorry that I got to flatten the fuck out of all the characters, but in my story, my experiences are the ones that dominate. You see? That's my character going super egoistically. You see? If I don't realize that shit, then that motherfucker goes crazy. You see? Now, so what's happening right now is direct insight is happening. That's what's happening. There's nobody here talking about direct insight. You get it?
Yeah.
That's the transmission. Whatever you hear there, however you interpret it, it's your reception. How you're receiving. You see, from my transmission, from the transmission I send to the reception that I get from you, many universes are going to be created. Most of them magical. You see,